Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Más Monumental. The strains of the national anthem of Colombia. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
The action has already started. And here's Messi. Look at the space. To Paul! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
De Paul is offering a wry smile there.
Lerma. He shifted it to the flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. De Paul. He's having a go. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Molina. Fiddles it through. Alvarez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Mojica. James Rodriguez. He's gone forward. Martinez can claim that. Molina. He won't be happy with that one. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Oh, smashing header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that has been clubbed away. First quarter of an hour gone. He's got tall. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Fernandez. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Shot at goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now Romero. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Crosses it into the area. Goalkeeper's ball. Tagliafico. McAllister. De Paul. And Molina. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
For De Paul. Martinez. James Rodriguez. Now it's Cordoba. And he's on his way! The referee's awarded a free kick. That's a quick free kick. Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Tries to dink it in. That looks a cracking ball. And here's a chance. Molina. Messi. And Molina. Romero. And it's Otamendi. Tagliafico. And it's Otamendi. Romero. That could spell trouble. Diaz. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. De Paul. Now it's Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Sanchez deals with that comfortably. James Rodriguez. Now it's Cordoba. And it's James Rodriguez. Tagliafico. Now he's off and running. And that should get the job. He's having a hit! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. No second invitation needed. Hit it true and unerring. A screamer.
Well, with the defence basically, he had to get that right, and he did. I thought that was a very well-worked goal.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Argentina really should be happy to let this half run out.
Great chance! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
James Rodriguez. And Diaz. Sanchez. Lukumi. Mojica. Now it's Martinez.
They've got to make this nice and quick. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Mojica. Lerma. There's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And they can counter here. Sanchez spots it and intercepts.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Has a goal! Goal! Colombia! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Colombia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Colombia go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Munoz. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Molina clears it away. Mojica is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Lerma. Argentina needing a change of fortune here. Messi. That's a throw. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Romero gets across to intercept that. Tagliafico spread it left to McAllister. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
This is the time you need that pace.
Diaz gets a good foot in there.
La cantidad de espectadores de
Messi.
este partido fue de 61.052.
Tagliafico. Alvarez. Now it's Martinez. And Fernandez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. James Rodriguez. And they're quick to get it back. And he's managed to get free. Great work on the overlap. Argentina needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's following up! And yes, it's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Brilliantly cut out. Alvarez. Alvarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Chooses to go back. Cordoba.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lukumi. Lerma. Messi. De Paul. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. James Rodriguez. Now that's well seen too. And that's really well manoeuvred. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Colombia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Diaz, a mighty effort! Now it's Cordoba. Tries to get it clear. De Paul. So what can they make of this? Oh, just skips past his man. Messi. De Paul. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. McAllister. He's going for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that because he should have put them ahead then.
Número 22, número 9, número 10, Messi. Entran número 11,
And the header!
número 21.
No, he
número
didn't quite
17.
meet it right.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Diaz. The fullback is in acres of space here. And he's there to clear it. He's got space in the area. Goes in for the header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now, who's going to be first to this?
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Diaz. Aim forwards. Sanchez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mojica. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right quality.